Understand? अच्छे से सुन लो. Same projects follow, it will be done. Okay, very simple, but the powerful will be impact. So now we try to predict that how many hours a student need to study to get 90% of mark. So today the name of the you want me to off the AC guys? You off कर ले एक बार. So I know if AC is beyond then tomorrow you'll absent. बहुत बंदे तो कम हो गए पूरे, isn't it? So how many hours a student need to, okay, there's a two thing. I want to plot a one note. Okay, so here, okay, let's take, so assume it is a university. Let's take university. Understand or not? And every university www dot university.com. Every university has a website or not? Yes or no, guys? Every university has a website. So this university.com, this website is connected to a database. Understood or not? Or every university is connected to cloud. So this website working means the database is working. Understood or not? This database is called prod server. Production. When the production server stops, website will not work. Sometimes your website is down, PhonePe. Sometimes IRCTC app is down. You see some apps are down. When you go to Me Seva, they say, hey, चल बाद में आ जा. क्या हो गया? सर्वर डाउन हो गया. पूछ रहा था इंटरनेट चला गया क्या? ना इंटरनेट है, सर्वर मतलब उसको भी नहीं पता है. What is meant by server? So this is production server, this is cloud server. If you're working professionals like 15 years, 18 experience, what the companies do when they running the website in production server, if the cost is 1 CR investment for 6 months, cloud server will take 25,000 rupees. So what happened? The cost saving or not? इसके लिए in real time what exactly work going on, whatever work is have in production server, everything is migration to the cloud server to budget save. Online team experienced people, anybody is doing this online team, any experienced guys, online people, the migrations, I hope you guys working on it before. So what is migrations? Data migrations. In this, for to handle production server, if 100 people is required, in cloud server only 30 people required, 70 people fired, company is gaining more benefits out of it. Yes. Yes. So guys, I understood. Company is gaining more benefits out of it. So if the more manpower required here, the less manpower required. So but why people are doing in database to have more credentials? But not much everybody is taking for the credentials now. So guys understood? So today you got some idea what is meant by production server, what is meant by now cloud server. So I will remove the cloud server for the time being to not make confuse. चलो ठीक है, उसको मैं डिलीट कर दूंगा. Clear this? We have a university.com. That .com is connected to the .com is connected to what, guys? What is comment? Okay, let's try this. University.com is connected to whom? Production server or not? Everywhere. IRCTC.com. Production server. Amazon. Facebook.com. When you update a photo, that photo is stored in DB database. When you update a bank transactions, your transaction is stored in production server. Are you clear now? So this is okay. Up to this clear. What is website? What is in this university? Not even if one students, okay? So let me try. What is the, let's talk about a business problem statement. How many hours need, not even if one student get 99% marks, guys. In that university, not even if one student's got 99% marks. Understood? So you need to build a applications that how many hours a student need to study to get pass the exam or get distinction. If the student study for 4 hours per day, so how much marks he will get? So now assume this is a university business use case. A discussions happen between an university and a software company. So now same problem approach they have reached to a software company. Understood, guys? This is a company. Assume it is software company. It is a IT firm. Understood or not? What is the name of the IT firm? Let's talk NIT. समझ में आ रहा है? So now this is the problem or not? Do you know, guys? People normally every day morning they go jogging or not? Every time jogging they have some timer. How many steps I walk? How many steps? They can count by mouth, but still they can maintain some machines. Why? To have accurate informations. A student can do things, but still, if they have some device, it will be much better or not. So the same thing. This is NIT. So this university talked to company IT firm and they explain the problem statement and the university.com saying you want us to build a product, build a website where that website's used by every student for daily tracking their study hours, their marks, probability of marks. When they do it, they come to conclusion or not? Guys, are you understood? So the discussions happens between both. So from business client, it is called client. It is called customer. उसको हम customer भी बोलेंगे. इसको called, when this guy will pay money to him, this they will pay money to salary or not? Are you getting my point? These are the client. So now the contract signed happen. The deal is you have to complete this work in 3 months. How many months, guys? This is called TAT. Every project has a TAT, turnaround time. That means तूने ये काम मेरे को 3 महीने के अंदर करना पड़ेगा. Assume your papa is housing a constructions. Your papa is speaking to the labor or not? मेरे को मेरा घर 6 महीने के अंदर दे देना है बस. Isn't it? So it's called TAT, turnaround time. So here, this part is clear. So what is requirement? Who is client? Who is IT firm? And what is the deal here? So my questions to you, online team understand what is the requirement? Now problem statement. What is problem statement? Let's read it. Students are working day and night but unable to get good score. So till now no student is achieved 90% marks. Organizations need to suggest to university how many hours a student need to study to get 6 because in the university minimum pass mark is 60%. Minimum pass mark is when they get more 90 they become top of the world. When they become top of the world more revenue generate or not? See, end of the day money speaks in the world. I told you, remember in the demo? ऐसे ही बात कर रहे, that's true. So the next one, if we came to know how many hours if students can study, then it's good for our university, guys. Now, so this is, so after the discussions in company, what they do now? In company, CEO will take a team meeting or not? What is a team meeting? We got a client, we have this problem statements. Can we build a product for them, guys? होगा कि नहीं? Business leaders will be there, they will talk to you and they will come back to that. Now, CEO discuss with project team, explain, we got a new client called university. Their requirement is to predict how many hours a student need to study to get percentages. How to solve this problem? Can we build some end-to-end applications, guys? So this is what they're saying. The boss is asking to the people that, can we build end-to-end applications? So one team explained we can create using Android applications. अब ये चीज Android में भी बन जाएगा. But now to develop a website, if we build a websites, that websites if I deploy in mobile, every student can use it or not. It's the same things. But CEO said, no, then we need to write if else loops. Every company is doing this. So with this time we don't do if else. Let's artificial intelligence team to build this project for them. Okay guys, now CEO said, please use AI team to build this project. Are you guys understand? So one AI team up to this understood the requirement. So what's gonna do now in this practical? So that's what machine learning model end-to-end deployment using Flask and HTML. So what we do now in this projects, we business problem we discuss right now, contract signs done, and then get the data, discover, prepare machine learning algorithms, select model, fine tune, presentations, launch, monitor, maintain, all those things we're gonna do it. Pretty clear? So whenever you mention any projects in your resume, ऐसा आपको end to end बनाना पड़ेगा. This explanations you have to speak in front of the interviewer. Are you clear guys? ऐसे बनाना पड़ेगा आपको. Every company has a build the project. Every project has a project documentations. So my dear learner, for if you maintain a resume, that resume also had a documentations. That documentations you need to speak in front of interviewers. Clear? So now let's minimize. Okay, let's start. Now what are the things we learn? Business कैसे tie up हो रहा है, you understood today. Agree or not? Online to offline समझ में आ रहा है. And next one is, what is website? What is production server? Understood. The contract sign happens. What is turnaround time we discuss? Next one. To build this project, what is the first step? Assume this is a data scientist. And this guy only two here. Hello. Can you tell me what exactly first things you want? Data. Which data? Historical data? No. So how this data scientist require data, guys? There's a two thing. This guy will connect to production server or not? Alright, listen, very important. So my question, do you think this university.com give the access to the guys, yes or no? How many of them say yes? How many of them say no? I said no. What about others? How many of them say yes? Why no? Why no? Why yes? If yes, why? If no, why? थोड़ी yes no बता दोगे? Answer me. Very good, Mohammed. Production server data security. Exactly. No company now. Can we get back to the point now? Let's solve it. So here, guys, the answer is, let me close. Okay. So here. So what happened? So they will not give access, guys. You know why? If the server is something happened, website is down or not, business is down, इसके लिए वो नहीं देंगे. कुछ भी हो जाने दो, they not touch it. Then how exactly happen? This guy will create a temporary database, clone it. Clone. Clone means what? Similarly. Okay. So this data is called application server. समझ में आ रहा है? इन कंपनी में दो डेटाबेस रहते हैं. Every company. One is production server. One is, now this guy will does not give connections. It will take connections from here. Are you guys understand? Because it's a clone or not? What is clone? Duplicates, guys. So whatever records are there, same records are there. So this website is connected to application production. This website is connected to application productions, guys. So let's use anything happen to the database doesn't impact to my website. तुमको पता है if Amazon is down for 3 minutes, 300 billion crores business down. You know this, guys. Up to this clear. My dear learner, I just want to introduce another thing is in the company, if 1,000 employee are working, then 990 employee are connected to which server? Application server. Only 10 employee is working to. You guys remember this? So these employee are doing testing, blah blah blah, all those things that they do to the application server. So कल तुम अगर ऑफिस में ज्वाइन करोगे तो पूछो बॉस तू मेरे को कौन सा सर्वर दिया पूछो पहले if anything goes happen here that's it. Understood or not? It's a big challenge, guys. I will tell you. That's what I'm explaining slow because एक projects में समझा रहा हूँ अच्छे से understand things will be fine. So now you by the time you understood what is application server, what is production server, why I'm working, I know it. What is the challenges we face? So now, okay, development testing in the exactly, Mesh, that's true. So here, what happened in this one? So you're a data scientist connected to which server? This server, you write SQL query. You know how to generate a raw data or not? Select, okay, star from app server database, pull the data from 2019 to 2025. Raw data again, guys. Assume I have this raw data. For example, just let's open it. Okay. Student info. In the student database, what are the records are there? The student's name, ID, gender. Can we say multiple columns or not? Student database, what is the records are there? Columns, guys. Student name, student's parents' name, student's mother's name, student's home address, student's zip, all these phone numbers, which subjects he chose, all the details is there. We don't want all those things. We need two important stuff. How many hours a student need to study? So if in this is historical data or not? In historical data, the students study up to 8 hours or not. If in historical data, one student study for 6 hours, what was his marks, guys? 78. So in student, so this is called student study hours. These are the students' marks. So few missing values are there or not? Guys, समझ पा रहे एंड टू एंड बहुत इन डेप्थ समझा रहा हूँ तो अच्छे से सोच लो यही चीज होता है ऑफिस में does not matter you work on DS projects, Java projects, every domain you will do the same steps. My point. Okay. So this is this is all the informations we got. So we have two attributes. In this case, what happened? I'm going to build one model now. Let's try. So raw data creates now. What is next one? Can you do ML model or not? Yes, let's try to work on ML model. And this is easy because we already know how to build ML model. Let's try this important project. Okay. So business problem. See, I'll try to quick because we build a simple linear model. NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, how to read the CSV file, head, tail, shape, info, complete all those things. Describe, descriptive stats. Let's plot. What kind of correlations we got here? Positive correlations. Look at the code. In this code we have student study hours, student marks. Agree or not? Yes. Now DF we have none values or not? What strategy I need to apply? Mean median mode. If you see this 5 missing values we have, So df contain missing value. I'll create a new variable df2. Df dot fill na main strategy or not? Guys, understood up to this? Fill up to which strategy? Main strategy. Now there was no missing values. Can you tell me, do I use df or df2? df2. Why df2? Because there was no missing value. df2. We'll apply df2. Once I apply df2, so df2.info, there was 200 records are there, no missing values. And after that, split data set. Train test split. So I mean x train, x test. Use this case. 20% test size, random state 0. X train 160, x test 40. X train, x test split done. And after that, when you go for x test dot shape, so here y test. And then let's talk about this one. Select model and train it. So when you select input linear regressions, because we have two columns, x and y. So how to apply fit x train, y train or not? How to predict model, guys? Do you remember? How to predict future records by calculations? MX, in MX plus C, what we calculate? MN C. You know, we apply coef or not? What is coef? Do you remember all the previous classes, guys? There's a two secrets. First one, everyday revision yesterday's class once. Every day. आज yesterday's class revise करो. Weekly ones, revise weekly classes. Do that for 6 months. एक इंटरव्यू दो, एक इंटरव्यू पक्का हो जाना चाहिए. Are you getting my point? Nowadays you have less calls. In the less calls, your preparations would be proper. तभी होगा. Understood? So what is a true strategy? First, every day revise yesterday's topic. Every week revise that weekly topic. Understood? And just talk to the brain of those things. So here, LR coefficients, we done this, guys. Intercept also we got. MX plus C, M we calculate. Now when I see that, if the student study for 10 hours, my model predict 89, which is 90% or not? If the student study for 11 hours, my model predicted now problem solved. Being a developer, you built it, but this showcased to the front end or not? There's a logic, guys. We build a code because you are ML developer. You develop, you develop this one. When you develop, what happened? You create a backend. You are ML developer. The model predicted 90 percentages. Agree? So when the model predicted 90 percentages or above to it, so now next one, LR predict. So if all those things, guys, X test. Now try this here. PD data frame, X test, Y test, Y pred. Let's create a new data frame. If the student study hours was 8, mark was 82, student mark predicted 83 or not? If the study hours is 5, 71, good predictions, guys. Actual is 82, model predicted how much? Actual is 71, model predicted how much? Accurate predictions or not? You understand this one? It was easy. Now you see previous classes, it was very easy to you. Now just scroll down. When you scroll down, fine tune your model. Please fine tune your model. Up to this understood, we build the model. After we score, okay, what is training score? 95 and test score, no bias. I mean, it's a very good model, X train, Y train. And then look at the best fit line. Best fit line we got or not? There's no high errors, guys. It's a best fit line. After this, we build a machine learning model. What is the next step? We save the model using which file? Okay. Did I introduce JobLib? No. Let me introduce a new concepts today, which is JobLib. What is JobLib? JobLib we are using for serializations. Okay, to build the pipelines. So to build the pipelines. What is pipelines, guys? So we have to pickle it, guys. So we pickle using help of joblibs as well. So joblib has few method. Joblib dot and joblib dot load. मैंने क्या करूंगा JobLib, what exactly the JobLib does, all the ML model, all the ML model dump to, okay, whatever the code we have, pickle file or not, and that pickle file load to a front end, guys. For example, import JobLib. Yes, so once we joblib.dump lr desktop.pickle, all the code is there that we convert to the where we pickle it, desktop pickle it, and this is what the locations we have, guys. And joblib.load. Do you see joblib.load and pw? So this locations the file is saved. Are you guys understand? So backend part is completed. Up to this clear. Today I'm explaining this one from starting to end. अच्छा लग रहा है guys कैसा हो रहा है business? You try to understand things work. So what is next step? So we are get the raw data, and being ML developer, we pickle the file and we keep it in one folder. Keep it in folder. Pretty clear, guys? Now, next. So backend part is done or not? Backend part is completed. What is next one? Now, to the client, will you share backend only or complete thing? Complete product you need to share or backend. Sir, मेरा हो गया तो ले ले. ऐसा हो जाएगा. We need to build front end as well. Who will build? Who will create front end? Now, all the backend code needs to push to front end, guys. Okay, push to front end. But before front end, if they want us to create a websites, in websites we must be has HTML page or not, and some front end page design. चाहिए page design. They want to add the client logo. चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए, guys? If you build your own websites, you hire some freelancing to build a websites for you. What you will do? If you want to build your own websites, what do you do, guys? It's very simple. You go to the GoDaddy.com and you buy a hosting. That hosting you can purchase it and you give it to someone. Every can use it. Pretty clear. So what do you do? Yes, deployment. Once it is done that, let's create front end part. In the front end, another thing, I'll come back to this now. Last we tested earlier. Okay. So my next question is, remember to make sure for one project, how many managers? Only one manager or not? For that projects you have testing team, you have HTML team, yes or no? And then we have front end design team, correct? And then we have backend developer team, and front end developer, and finally comes to the development. One projects, एक projects complete होने के लिए इतना टीम का help चाहिए. Assume today is your birthday, you want to throw a party, one guy can do everything or multiple people involved in it? Multiple people involved in it. Understand or not? To build a company projects, you need to require testing team. So one manager, how can handle everyone's data? The manager will create a GitHub file and share that file to these guys. Understand or not? Hey, testing team, तेरा काम हो गया, GitHub में upload कर. This काम done, GitHub upload कर. Deployment using GitHub is called CI/CD. समझ में आ रहा है? CI/CD pipeline. I'll tell you later. So in this one, so right now what happened? I'll tell you later CI/CD, but at this moment, either GitHub or manager will share one folder location. Understood, guys? So he will share one folder locations. He will tell that whatever testing part is completed, please upload to the given folder locations and you drop an email. So mail करोगे कि नहीं मैनेजर को, dear boss, you give him my task is completed and I will store all my work in the specific given location. Understood, guys? So after done, the similarly, I create one folder. Okay, this is the folder. In this folder, do you see student mark predictions? This locations your boss give to everyone. So you are a backend guy. You create a pickle file or not? Pickle file आपने create कर दे guys. After pickle file, what do you do? Now templates. Do you see index template? Who created this template page? HTML design team created. What I will say, now after you done the code, you can drop a message to the manager boss. This is my backend code I done. I pickle my model. I save the file in the given locations. तुम्हारा काम हो गया. Now HTML team boss, I completed my index HTML page and I stored this locations. Testing part done. Sorry, HTML page template static. Now image. So boss, I created the front end image as per the requirement. Please have a look into it. So do you see multiple people keep the files in the given locations and drop an email to the manager? Team समझ में आ रहा है guys? So now you need to write the front end code. So this is the, okay, wait. So I will close this now. And here, let's try app one and Flask practice. So this entire project take tomorrow also, guys. Instead, I will tell you what exactly happened. So, you know, we already tested Flask or not last time. Just one moment. Let me restart the kernel. Great, and execute. Do you see the server backend guys and HTTP? Let's copy and try this now. And here, welcome to Flask deployment is working. Are you guys getting my point? Now what happened? You need to write a production code. So when I stop the server, do you think it will work, guys? Now the server is down. ये message आ रहा है? In your, I mean, you will get, I will tell you, the local host is not reachable. Have you seen this? Refused to connect. What is that message? Use a try block. What is try block? Exceptional handling or not? Use try block means exceptional handling. Okay, now we just give me 5 minutes online, it will work. So why this is not work? Because the backend is stopped. Backend is stopped, guys. So you need to write a code. So you write a code, this code, guys. So you need to write the deployment code. Now, what is deployment code? The deployment code means you need to write the code. Exactly. Can you use OneDrive instead of GitHub? No, OneDrive instead of GitHub. Yeah, you can do, but OneDrive is you can't deploy in future in other places. Nobody use OneDrive. Everyone use GitHub, Docker, Cloud, Kubernetes. Those things will come here. Okay, Mahesh. So now the next thing is, yes. So this is backend part, isn't it? You need to write the code where this code will integrate to HTML page, front end page, backend code, and then create a front UI. Are you guys understand? For example, I will explain this today. I will share this. What is next thing I will tell you tomorrow. Understood? So look at the code and we try this. Import numpy as np, pandas as pd, flask request. I am requesting from the folder location render template, HTML template, render template to my code is called render template. सुन रहे क्या कर रहे हैं? अभी पढ़ रहे हैं क्या? Please listen. Very important topic is there, guys, or not? because this is very important. In your office, you will do it. Now, you know what is name, guys? Two underscore underscore name means what is that? Main module, main functions or not? Name means main function. Now here, joblib.load. Do you see this, guys? Joblib.load. What is joblib.load? We load a pickle file or not? Where do we store the pickle file? That folder which I created. Now I create df. Df is what? Local variable or global variable? Local or global df? What is global variable? The variable which defined outside of the function. This is global. Global can access everywhere. Correct or not? Central jobs you can apply any states. Understood or not? So global. Now here, render a template index HTML, guys. What is index HTML? Do you see this static? Okay. So this index HTML. I'm rendering this HTML page to this code. Understood? Which method? Post method. Global DF or not? After that, here, if now in this, a student can study max how many hours, guys, in a day? 24 hours, guys. Do you think anyone has 25 hours? No. So that would validate if input features less than 0, a student can enter the value less than 0. Okay, input features shouldn't be greater than 24. Model dot predict. Which method calling? Predict method means this code will call behind the scene. This code predict method will call or not? And after you predict method, now I'll tell you what is this SMP data from app. Now you can run your host. So when you deployment code never runs line by line, deployment code run it once. So just execute it. So when you try this now, okay, I think I'll go back to the address. Website is created or not? So now this is content created. Index. Now we'll combine all the code. Let's write if the student study for 4 hours or if the student study for 9 hours. 85%, 87 marks or not? If the student study for 10 hours, 89. If the student study for 11 hours, guys, are you getting my point? Everyone is understood. So this is the way you can build a product for a company. Understood? You can make your HTML pages. You can make your any front end, any pages. Do you see predict method is there or not? The moment, look at the backend part. Let's go to the backend part and see whatever work doing by front. I will tell you. I'll continue tomorrow. When I stop it and just go here and now write 4 hours. Now predict marks. What happened? The site server is down. Why server is down? Someone blocked the server or not? Okay, someone stop the server, guys. I stopped the server. But let me tell you, when you start again, do you see my question? Now up again, the server will up. Okay, method not allowed because delete method. Now it's work. Now 10. Makes sense, guys? If you say 19 hours, 124 mark you will get. But when you say 25, is it valid or invalid? Do you think a student can study 25 hours? No. Now, when you say predict mark, please enter valid hours between 1 to 24 if you live on the earth. So, guys, the guys who live on the earth, usko kabhi 24 say, understood or not? Some BTech brain is there, they will enter 25 minus value. Oh, वो ठीक है ना ना हम अर्थ में live कर रहे हैं. So just go to 15. Predict marks. Just go back and check this. Marks shouldn't be, yeah, you can write a logic. That's fine. It is a math. You can write another if else, no? If the marks shouldn't greater than 100, cap it to 100. Understood? You can cap it. That's